Hey everybody, it's Robin and welcome to the Robin's Nest. Today on my channel we are going to be making a gorgeous floral stained glass cake. Now this is a cake style I've been wanting to make for such a long time, but I haven't had the opportunity yet. And lately I've been seeing pictures of these beautifully painted windows all across social media as a sign of unity in light of our current situation, and I just couldn't help but feel inspired. So in honor of that, this cake is dedicated to all of you. Now let's get into it. So to make things a little easier, because I know I have a lot of painting to do with this cake, I just doctored up a box of vanilla cake mix and baked it into 3 6-inch pans. So I'm just going to zip through these right quick and get our cake prepped so we can come back and get it covered with fondant. Now that we've finished prepping our cake, which we also chilled for 20 minutes and our icing is now firm, it's time for some fondant. So I'm just going to move this out of the way and we are going to roll out some white fondant with our ginormous rolling pin. And you can find a link for that in the description box below. And I really can't say enough good things about it. It has made putting fondant on cakes so much easier for me. And you'll see that in just a minute. Also, if you find any air bubbles starting to form, you can just take a little pin and just poke them and then smooth them out. And then keep going. Alright, that looks pretty good. It's not 100% perfect, but we get some nice sharp edges, and the rolling pin really helped give us a nice even coverage without any pulls or tears. So you'll notice though, I do have some air bubbles forming. My icing started to warm a little bit from the heat of my hands, so we're going to need to pop this in the fridge for a few minutes and then we'll start working on our stencils. So for this part of the cake, I thought about going freehand, but I really wanted it to turn out perfect. So I decided to make some stencils. So I'm just going to show you a little up close of what I've done. See, I've drawn up a picture and I've actually cut strategic hearts of the picture. So when I pin it onto the top of the cake, like so, I can take my Dresden tool and trace it out really easily. So I'm going to start that and I'll show you what it looks like once I get them all on. Now that we finished tracing our outline, you should be able to see the pattern all over the cake now. I'm just going to show you a little up close of what that looks like. See if you can see it, sort of. So the first thing I'm going to do is start by painting the most solid color first. And then I'm going to start working on the flowers. Now, I was going to do my black outline first, but because it's royal icing, it would take a long time to dry, and then I would have to wait to paint it. So I figured if I paint first, then I can just start piping right away, even when the paint is still wet, and it shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to actually start with some blue, I think, maybe a teal blue color. And we're going to put some of that into our palette. And then we're just going to water it down with some water. And then we can start painting onto the surface of the cake. So I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up, I think. Alright guys, so I finally finished all the painting and now it's time for the black outline. So for this part, I mixed up a small batch of black royal icing, and this consists of 2 egg whites, and they're beaten until they're light and frothy, and then I added 2 cups of sifted powdered sugar, gradually alternating with a little tiny bit of vanilla extract and my black food coloring. So we have a nice smooth piping consistency right now, so we're gonna give it a try and see how it looks. Well, there's my first flower, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I'm in love with how this whole cake looks, and I really hope you guys will like it too. If you're enjoying the video and you'd like to see more like this one, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell for new video notifications. Let's finish up. Well guys, here it is. It's finally done. This cake took me so long to make, but it was worth absolutely every second, and it turned out even better than I could have ever hoped for. I really hope you guys all like it too. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. watching.